here we go. So, this is kind of what it looks like in terms of what we're playing at the moment, what we're going to be playing on future streams. So I just wanted to make sure the music was coming through at a sensible volume there, not drowning me out. So, at the moment then, we have 3 games that I'm considering like major series. So these are the ones that you're going to see every week on the channel. We're not all 3 of them every week, but these are the ones where I'm aiming to do a minimum of 2 streams a week. So until we've played through what is on here, the major stuff that you're going to be seeing the most of is more Donkey Kong Bonanza, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers to clear and the planet core. And then I will probably do like the cleanup and stuff off stream, to be fair, unless there's a lot of demand for it. Like if you guys want to watch me do 100% through the game, then I can do. But I think maybe we'll do the story and I'll do the rest off stream. Sleeping Dogs, it is kind of bugging me that it is taking me so bloody long to finish that. So for that we have the rest of the map cleanup to do. We have one very difficult challenge to do. 3 chapters of the story, 3 DLC chapters. So that I would like to get that wrapped up ASAP because it's been on the rotation for a very long time now. And then we have 100 Line, which those streams have been running long, so we've been doing 10 days at a time on them. We've got another 70 days to go. We might do some of the alternate paths. Cracky's recommended we play a couple of them at least, but they have noted there is at least one path which is very upsetting and we can't really do on stream, so we certainly won't be doing all of them. And then any other streams in addition to that are kind of going to be bonus ones depending on what sort of mood we're in, really. So the minor games that we do have to finish off, we've got a few Sonic games here. We've got 2 levels to finish this trip in Sonic Superstars. Then we've got to get that last Chaos Emerald and do the final story boss. I'm a smidge apprehensive to crack on with that, but we will get there. WWE 2K25, we've got Fanny Universe, as Jeppo was just mentioned in chat. And we've got All Stars Universe. I'm going to put All Stars Universe on a temporary hiatus. I was hit by the image glitch, so I'm going to have to re-download everyone. So I thought, well, if I'm going to have to do that, I might as well wait till Victoria and Sid are added into the game, and then I don't have to worry about getting them. And of course, Baldur's Gate 3. Speaking of Victoria, not the wrestler, whenever the 2 of us can line up, we'll play through Act 2 and 3 and get that story finished. Then we've got kind of the chill streams. Power Wash Simulator, I think, is going to be on here the longest. Barbie Project Friendship, on the other hand, I think is probably going to take us a maximum of 2 more streams to finish, so that's fun. Simpsons Road Rage, we've got the mission mode to do there, but also the quest to $1 million, of course. Poke Engine, we will be doing some more stuff on there. There is a Halloween stage that we'll probably look at doing next month. There's an Easter stage, which obviously we're going to save till Easter. And then there are 3 other regions that I'd like to play through. Cloudia, Harsh Home, and Centennial Valley. I'm not going to be playing the ones that are based on actual Game Freak regions, because, what's the point? I might as well play the actual games. I'll probably do those off-stream, don't get me wrong, because I'm a Pokemon lunatic. But in terms of what we're going to do on-stream, we'll do Cloudia, Harsh Home, Centennial Valley. Barovia is the Halloween one, and Easter Island is, of course, the Easter one. And then maybe we'll do some doodly streams if I feel like doing some art, but I'm not very good at art, so maybe not. And then, as well as that, we've got kind of these other /one-off series, so that's Retro Sega. So it's mainly Mega Drive games that I'd like to play there. We've got Retro Nintendo, so I would like to give a go to some classic Nintendo as well. Some of those will probably be one-off streams. Depending on which game we play, some of them might last a little longer. Like, I would like to play Crusader of Senti. And that looks very, very good, and that's probably going to take several streams because it's a bigger game. Sonic, of course, is always going to be a regular fixture on this channel, and that'll be official games, fan games, all that sort of stuff. Mortal Kombat, again, is going to be an ongoing fixture here. I'd like to play through the Conquest modes of some of the games at least. That would be fun. wrestling stuff. We've got Fire Pro that I might do some sim streams in. We've got retro WWE games. I would like to at some point play 100% playthrough of No Mercy. I'm thinking of doing that as a subathon, perhaps. And then in the etc., we've got things that, we're always good to sort of dip into if the mood takes, like Old School or Power Bomberman or Mr. X Nightmare in Streets of Rage 4. Mythologies maybe. I mean, if I'm going to play through the whole series, I suppose I have to play the shite ones at some point, don't I? If they fix the controls, I'll be very happy with that. So yeah, like every week you can probably expect to see at least 2 of the games in the major series column there, and 1 of the games from any of the 3 on the right there. So to give you an example, next week I am currently planning on streaming 3 days next week. So that will be Power Wash Simulator on Tuesday. So that's your chill stream of the week. That's your bonus stream, and then your major series of the week. We are going to do some more DK. That's going to be Wednesday, and we're going to do 100 Line on Friday. Sleeping Dogs, I'm going to try and squeeze in a good chunk of that in the following week if I can. So yeah, basically like 2 streams a week is the target for the major series, and then the bonus streams will be whatever/whenever. So then also I want to talk to you about what's coming up in the future on this channel, because once we've finished Bonanza, once we've finished Sleeping Dogs, once we've finished 100 Line, we're going to need some new major series to replace them. And as you can see, we have quite a little selection here, and you can even hear the music of one of them, as Jeppo has mentioned. Hit and Run, yes, Scribble has noted, is on here. So we will be playing through the rest of the Batman Arkham series. I have already mentioned that, of course. So that's Arkham City on... well, it was originally 360 and PS3, but of course I'll be playing the PS4 version. Arkham Origins is... I think that is just on PS3, because the PC version is very buggy, so I'm going to try and avoid that one. So I'll have to dust off the PS3 for that one. Then we have Origins Blackgate, which is not as good. It's okay. It's probably significantly better on console than handheld. I've played it on Vita in the past, so I imagine it's probably better on home console, at least to control. We'll try and get through that one relatively quick. I might bump that one down to minor, honestly, actually. And then we got Arkham Knight, which is fucking incredible, as anyone knows. Next one down from there, we have Looney Tunes Collector, which are 2 of my favourite games of all time. Martian Alert and Martian Revenge, which are great, awesome games on the Game Boy Color. We've got, they're... It's difficult to put them into a genre, really. There's action elements, platformer elements, RPG elements, Pokemon elements, almost. Very fun. I'm going to try and figure out a way to link them up. We may do that using the Game Boy player, so I can play them on cartridge, so I can then unlock the secret missions, because I don't think there's any way to do that on emulator. So I would like to show you guys the secret missions. There's very little record of them online anywhere, which is a shame, I think. Next, it is an absolute crying shame. Wario, my favourite Nintendo character, he's been so underrepresented on this channel, and I would like to change that. So I'm going to, at some stage, play through Super Mario Land DX, which is a ROM hack of Super Mario Land 2. There should be a 2 in there before that DX, I do apologise. That's a colorised version of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, which is, of course, Wario's debut game. Then Wario Land Super Mario Land 3 Color Edition is, of course, a ROM hack of that game to make it colour. So we'll play through those. Virtual Boy Wario Land we will hopefully be able to play on the Virtual Boy at some point. And then we get into the real meaty ones. Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4, the absolute pinnacle of the series, those 3. Wario World we'll play at some stage as well. After that, well, I say after that, it could be before that. Super Mario Brothers. I want to play Luigi's Mansion. I haven't played it in so flipping long, and I'd really like to replay it. And I want to play 2 and 3 at some point as well, so I want to replay the first one. Shake It, or Shake Dimension, depending on your region. I would put that on there, but I don't know how I go about recording from my Wii. We'll try and figure that one out, but yes, that one will be accounted for if I can figure that one out. So yeah, Mario Brothers Luigi's Mansion we'll do, then we'll do Super Mario Sunshine, because of course we need a proper follow-up to Mario 64, and Super Mario Galaxy, because that's dropping on the Switch now, so why not? And then from there, we might move on to Galaxy 2. Obviously, that'll be much further down the line, so we'll decide from that point. Zelda. I would really like to play Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. I love the Oracle's games. Again, two of my favourite games. All three of the Game Boy Color Zelda games are in my all-time favourite game list. I think if we play these, we will do them back to back. I don't know... Hello, Alex. Welcome back. I don't know what order we'll do them in. We might do them in release order, because they came out slightly staggered. I might put it up to a poll. I don't know. Because the fun thing about the Oracle games is, depending on which order you play them in, it does actually change the story ever so slightly. Like, different things unlock. Like, if you play Oracle of Seasons on its own, or Oracle of Ages on its own, there are things that don't happen. If you play Seasons, then Ages, things unlock in Ages. If you play Ages, then Seasons, things unlock in Seasons. I think we are definitely going to have to do them one way round or the other. We are going to have to do them back to back. Because you don't get the true ending unless you do a linked game. So the final boss is the same in both games, but you have to do it as a linked game. So I want to show all that off. We won't be doing 100% completion because I don't know how possible it will be. If we're playing on NSO, it is not possible because you can't get all the rings. But again, I have them on Game Boy Color, so I might do them through the Game Boy Player. We shall see. Pokemon. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's my comfort franchise. I won't be playing the new Pokemon games on stream, but I can certainly play some retro Pokemon now, can't I? Pokemon fan games are indeed an option in addition to Poké Engine, and challenges. So maybe someday we'll decide, hey, why don't we try and find a shiny Pokemon? Why don't we try and do this little regional Pokédex challenge? Or, it's little things like that. And then, in the other category, I would like to do Hit and Run. I'll probably finish off Road Rage first, because I think having two Simpsons games on the go is obviously going to be taking the mick a little bit. Metal Gear Solid, I do want to play at some stage. It's a long time since I played MGS. I would like to rectify that. Bomberman Tournament is flipping wonderful. It's one of my favourite Bomberman games. It is, again, on my favourite games of all time list. I love it. Speaking of favourite games of all time, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is incredible. Oh my god, there's so much content in there, it's frightening. So we will be playing that for a very long time when we start it. Castle Crashers, I feel like, honestly, we could get through the story in a day on that one, because I love Castle Crashers and I'm pretty experienced at it at this point. Another of my all-time favourite games. I would love to play through that. They've recently added an update to the PC version, and you can add your own characters using the Steam Workshop. So that could be very, very fun. Worms, again, I might just load up a random Worms game and see what we do. It might be a campaign mode, it might just be shooting things, who knows. So yeah, that's kind of what you can expect from me in the coming months and probably realistically years, because it's going to take a while to get through all of this. Don't get me wrong, if I could do this professionally as a job, then hey, we would be working through these left, right and centre, so we would. I would love that. Which Worms? Honestly, any of them. I kind of love them all. I lean towards the 2D ones more than the 3D ones. I might even go fully retro. I might even mix it in with a retro Sega stream and do 2 for 1 and play the Mega Drive one. But yes, so that's pretty much the plan. That's how things are going to be going ahead. I am not going to be putting up monthly schedules like I previously was. I'll probably be letting you guys know sort of the previous week or two what the upcoming schedule is going to be for each week. So, we'll get to the end of 1 week's streams and I'll probably announce from there what we're doing the following week. Because, to be totally frank, I don't really necessarily know. And I don't know what's happening with my schedule with work at the end of next month. I could be going back to being full-time, which would be good for the bank balance, I can't lie. But it would obviously cut down on availability. And obviously I would like to spend a lot of time with Jen, because that is what you do when you've got a girlfriend. You're supposed to spend time with them. That's just the correct thing to do. WMD's great. I have a soft spot for Armageddon. Oh my god, I love Will Party. Love it. That might also actually be on my favourite games list. I think I dropped it in the Discord. Full-time Saudi Mania money. Well, if only, eh? But yes, no, I obviously, now that I'm back in a relationship again, I would very much like to spend time with my lovely, lovely girlfriend, who makes me very, very happy. And yes, so between that and work and the many, many podcasts that I do, I may not be able to guarantee monthly schedules right now. So yeah, we'll say week to week I'll decide what we're going to do. But that's how it's going to look. We're going to aim for 2 streams a week. We will tackle the major series. So for now, that's going to be getting through the final... how many again was it? The final 4 layers and the planet core in Donkey Kong Bonanza, so we shouldn't be on that one for too much longer, really. Then we have Sleeping Dogs, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could potentially wrap up in 7 streams if we're very lucky. It depends how easily that final challenge goes. It's very difficult, I do remember that much. And it depends how easily the map cleanup goes. Though we didn't have a lot left to do on the map, so that's good. And then 100 Line, of course, we have at least 7 more streams on that one, and it depends how many of the alternate paths we want to do. So, yeah, it's probably going to be... that. I assume that's going to take us through November, I would have thought. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that being the current lineup of games in the major series. And then again, any streams we do that are more than the 2 a week will be from any one of the bonus columns. So it might be a minor series there, it might be a chill game, it might be a one-off. Just depends what mood we're in. And I might put it up to a poll in the chat, see what you guys fancy. And then future series, again, I might let you guys decide what we do next. That might be fun, actually. I'll let you pick which character we do next, which world we interact with. So, yeah, lots of stuff planned, lots coming up, and I actually do feel quite good having this list of, like, this is how we're going to do it, so I'm not worrying for scheduling purposes. It's going to take a lot of the stress out of it, and when you're not stressing about streaming, you feel more inclined to do it, don't you? And that is good.